This episode includes themes of coercive control, emotional ultimatums, and the loss of a family pet. Please listen gently. Hi, and welcome back to After the Quiet. This is episode 31. Sometimes control doesn't come in the form of yelling. Sometimes it comes as a choice, a forced choice. You decide that isn't really a decision at all. And this one still hurts. I had a dog, a golden doodle. Soft, sweet, gentle. He didn't like that type of dog. He said it was too feminine. Even that felt telling. Looking back, it probably wasn't the most practical decision. I was working full-time, 2 young kids, living on a rural property, no fenced yard. It was a lot, but she was ours. Or at least, I thought she was. He refused to do much with the dog. So I walked her. I let her out. I fed her. I cleaned up after her. When we weren't home, she stayed secured in the laundry room. And like many young dogs, she chewed. Door frames, baseboards. She was under 2 years old. She was still a puppy. One day, he came home before me. She bolted out of the garage laundry room door. Instead of calling her back, he called me. I was driving home with the kids. "Your dog got out." Your dog. My heart dropped. We lived near a busy road. I imagined her running, getting hit, disappearing. I was panicking before I even pulled into the driveway. When I got home, she was sitting at the front door, waiting to get in. Another day, while I was at work, he was home. She managed to do major damage to the laundry room. Scratched, chewed, torn. And this time, there was no conversation. No problem solving. No, she's just young. There was an ultimatum. He told me, "Give her away, or I'll drive her to a farm and drop her off." Just like that. No discussion, no compromise, no shared responsibility. I didn't fight. I didn't argue. I didn't stand my ground, because I knew how this would go. I immediately found a rescue that would take her. They were going to train her as a service dog. I told myself that was better, that she would have purpose, structure, someone who wanted her. But that didn't make it easier. It hurt me. It hurt the kids. We said goodbye to her. and I watched another piece of myself leave. Because it wasn't just about the dog. It was about what I was allowed to keep, what I was allowed to love, what I was allowed to choose. Looking back, I see the pattern clearly. Control doesn't always remove big things first. It starts small. Friends, hobbies, work opportunities, confidence, and sometimes pets. If you have ever been given an ultimatum that broke your heart, if you've ever had to give something up to keep peace, that wasn't compromise. That was control. I told myself it was practical, that it made sense, that life was too busy anyway. But deep down, I knew something else had happened. Another piece of autonomy had been taken. Another choice had been made for me. In the next episode, I'll share how these small decisions continued to reshape our home, and how I slowly began noticing that everything I loved required permission. This is After the Quiet. Please remember to subscribe to this podcast and share it with others who might need to hear my story. And also join me on Instagram at after.the.quiet. If you recognize parts of my story in your own, please reach out to someone who can give you support, or look for that support in your community. You are not weak for needing help. You are human. Your voice deserves to be heard.